Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick review on this knife here. This is the CRKT Directive. It is a Matthew Lurch design, and it is a sweet flipper. But let's go ahead and get on into this real quick, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. What you have here is about, let's see, 3.6, 3.7 inches of 8CR 14 MOV steel. And I don't know a whole lot about steel, but I was reading about this, and they say it's pretty comparable to AUS 8, and that it will hold the edge fairly well, but it also takes an edge pretty well. So there you go. But if you look, you got a nice huge finger choil here, so that cuts down on the cutting edge a little bit, well, quite a bit, but it still gives you, you know, 1, 2, almost, yeah, about 3 inches of cutting length there, of edge, cutting edge on there. So that's pretty cool. You got glass-filled nylon handles here, stainless steel liners, kind of a cool two-tone design on here. Got a little cutout here. I don't know how much that really helps with grip, but it makes it look kind of cool looking. And let's see, let's check this out. It's got a 4-way clip, so everybody's good. Left-handers. You know, those people with left hands. They can snap up pretty quick, pretty easy. You got open construction, almost. You got a little bit of a backspacer here. A little hard knocky, let's see what we can knock into here. A little head knocker, I guess. It's also good for a substantial lanyard, which I do like. I'll have to stick a substantial lanyard in there. And if you go to like Blade HQ and you type in Matthew Lurch, you'll definitely see a pattern in a lot of his designs. And it's kind of like this sleek blade, really just a sleek looking, longish looking blade and a handle. And I like it. I love the choil here. This blade really reminds me of something that I had done to a 560 of mine late last year. This is a 560 Blim that I had some work done on. But you can see I got that nice Hinderer choil there. And that's kind of, let's just check it out real quick. You can kind of see a similarity there, huh? Yeah. There's a huge difference, and I'll show you that in a second. Alright, what else are we going to look at here? Got that liner lock there. It's pretty stiff. Good lockup there, a little early lockup, that's good. And let me tell you about the flipping action. You have to be determined to open this, because if you check this out, and some flippers are like this, and this is not bad. You can open that really nicely. You can use button push, open that, snaps right open. But look, I can open this just a little bit opening, and you can get that done with it. So, while you have to be determined to open this from the get-go, you can't just kind of like get into it. This one, you're not going to do this. You're never going to see this halfway open unless you open it all the way, or just open it with your hand, because you can't get just enough pressure without breaking that strong detent. This thing's got detent like you can't believe. This is never going to shake out without wanting to be opened. So you don't have to worry about that, but you will put a little time in on your fingertips to get used to that detent. Check that out. I put a lot of time on my thumbprints and my pointer prints there to get used to this, and this still takes some determination to open up. But that being said, this thing is awesome. This thing fits in the hand great. It's got plenty of room, and the thing is, it feels really, it's got real heft to it. This thing feels lighter. Maybe it's just because of how wide these scales are, but this thing feels lighter than this, and they're not that much different as far as length goes. However, I'll show you here in a second. Let me get my scale out here. Let's see here. This one's about 4.69, 4.7 ounces. Let's check this one out. This one feels like it should be lighter, but no, it's an ounce heavier. So this thing is really well built. I mean, it feels good in your hand. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. It doesn't feel plasticky. It just feels nice and hefty there. It's sharp as sharp can be. It will definitely give you a shave if you need it to. And the thing is, like I mentioned before, if you do dull the blade up, HCR14 MOV is not that hard to sharpen. And if I can do it, most people can do it. I'm not that excellent at sharpening. It does come with this black coating on the blade. I'm not sure exactly what they do. They called it a black oxide coating, so I'm not sure how tough that is. I'd have to do some testing on this. And to be honest, I really like this knife, and I'd have to get another one if I was going to do testing on it. So I'm not sure we'll be seeing that video. And the really cool thing about this, well, one of the cool things, is the price point on this. I mean, it's not, you can't really compare it to a ZT560, but what Flipper really compares to this. However, if you were to buy one of these new, just imagine this is all folded out, you have to pay close to $200 to get a 560. But for something that flips this well, is well made like this, and it's got a really cool designer behind it. Matthew Lurch makes some really cool stuff. This cost me just over 30. I think it was like 31, 32, something like that. That is nice. It's a really good feeling knife. It feels really useful. It's not going to drag down your pockets. It's not going to tear up your pocketbook. It's got just about everything you'd want in a blade. It's got that useful choil. It's got some pretty useful jimping back here. If you got this forward grip, you got no jimping, but you don't need it. You really got a lot of control. I mean, look at that. Look at my chunky finger. I can stick my whole finger in there without having to worry about getting cut. That's a really good choil there. And back here, the jimping gives you a certain amount of control, so that's pretty good. You know, it's got a good tactical feel to it. If you're going to go in like this, if you're going to reverse grip, it definitely feels good. You got this little head whacker here, nutcracker. Let's see here. Anything else we can talk about? The lineup's pretty good there. I'm looking at it, but you can't see it. That's not good. Yeah. Got good centering there. Alright, I think I've covered most of the good points about this. I wish I had something else to compare it to. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of got a nudge into the CRKT world again. And the reason I had mentioned not having any kind of interest in CRKT for a while, I think was because of my early problems I had with the Razel. And it took me about 3 times to get a good one of those. And so I just kind of put CRKT in the back of my mind. Although I did buy the, what is it, the Deception? No. That one that looks like R2-D2's brother. I did buy that. And that was pretty cool. But I'll tell you what, I bought a couple of CRKTs this week. And even the wrinkle that looks like a baby Ruth you found in the pool, even that one is pretty cool. I mean, that one flips great. This one flips awesome. So I'm probably going to be doing some reviews on the CRKTs upcoming weeks. And so I'm not getting away from cold steel. I still love cold steel. Mr. Thompson, you know, keep the checks coming. Or whatever, start the checks. Anyways, but I am going to start doing a little CRKT just to kind of branch out a little bit. Alright, there you go. Let's go real quick. 3.7 inches HCR14 MOV. It's sorry, Mr. Demko. Matthew Lurch Design. Go check out his stuff on Blade HQ. You can tell, definitely, he's got a certain thing in mind. And let's see here. Glass-filled nylon. Almost open construction, but open enough to make it, you know, manageable to clean out and stuff. Head knocker back here. 4-way clip carrying. So you good there? Alright, I think that's it. So like here, subscribe here, leave a comment down here, let me know what you think. What do you think about CRKT? What do you think about this one, the Directive? Something you'd be interested in? a good price point, 30 bucks. You can't hardly beat something this sturdy and flippy for that kind of money. I think that's it. And thank you all for watching, and I will talk to y'all later.